Thank you to both Tokyo Tree and Sakurako for sponsoring today's video. What's up everybody, I'm Simon Sabro and today I got for y'all just a manga haul, something a little special though. It is a manga haul with we got one figure that's going to be at the end, but we did kind of team up, partner up. We got a gift from this one manga spot in New York City called Manga Spot. I'm going to leave a link to their Instagram down in the description, but before we jump into that, make sure you follow me on Instagram at SimonSabroYT. Link for that will always be down in the description. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload, all that good stuff. Also, comment down where's your favorite place to buy manga. Go ahead, just comment that down. But with all that out the way, let's just jump right into it. So, like I was saying in the intro, we did get a little gift package here, and this box, it's small, but this box is actually like really heavy. I'm just making sure that my like address isn't shown here, but this box is small, but this box is extremely heavy. But we did get it from the Manga Spot, so huge shout outs to them. Like I said, I'll leave their Instagram down in the description. I didn't check if they have a website, but if they do, it will also be down there in the description. Just want to say thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Real quick, I didn't get the chance to go there in person, but they did send me like some footage to kind of display for y'all, which I'm gonna put up as I'm kind of just talking about them. But it seems like a really cool spot. To my knowledge, they were also built like very recently. And for those who don't know, I am from New York, so whenever I do like go back down there, definitely gonna check the place out in person. Stay tuned for the video for that. But seems like a really just cool place. Seems chill. They've got like all the good stuff in there. I'm excited to see what they sent me. And I will say this package is like kind of, so usually whenever I get packages that I'm gonna show on YouTube, I kind of like go ahead and peel off labels and kind of semi open the box, just so like when I'm on the camera, I'm not fighting with the box for like, you know, X amount of time. And we can just get like more into the unboxing. But this box was packaged like it was not intended to be opened, and I was fighting with it for a substantial amount of time, and now I've noticed that it's a box within a box. Or not so much a box, but I don't know how to describe it. But apparently I didn't really like pre-open this enough, it seems. So I'm probably gonna have to like make a cut, and like you guys will kind of just see after like I get this box open. And yeah, so give me 1 second while I get this box open. All right, so we got the box open. For y'all it was a fraction of a second. For me it was a battle of like, oh my god. It's so heavy. Okay, wait, let me get that box actually. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was anything else in there. So okay, this is really cool how they did it. So it wasn't a box within a box, it was a bag within a box. But the way they did it was really cool. So here's the bag, and on it they wrote Manga Spot, but they put the O here for spot, and like a little, that's really cute. I love that. But here is the, I guess, official packaging of it. Volume's right there. So we're just gonna go through, like I said, I have no clue what it is. We're just gonna go through and crack it open. Okay, and inside of, I'm gonna be fighting with this, but inside of this bag, I don't know how well y'all can tell, but it is bubble wrapped inside of it. So that's a whole nother like fight that I need to be in. Which is fine. I'd rather it, you know, everything be shipped out safely and all that good jazz. I just wish I kind of sorted this out a bit before recording. But okay, so not sure on exactly how much volumes this is, just kind of like looking at it. But let's crack this package open. And thankfully I kind of opened it with the like the back of the volumes facing me, so I still don't know what it all is, even though I'm looking at it. But let's pull out the first volume, and this, I've heard this is pressure. I've seen it a couple of times, and I was like, man, this looks interesting. And it's called The Horizon. So we got volume 1 here, and like it's just the cover of it alone, I just really love. And I think it's 3 volumes to be like the complete series. Could be wrong with that. Comment that down below if you are aware. Here is the back of the book. I have no clue what this manga is about. For those of you who don't know, I kind of never actually read the backs of books, nor do any like research beforehand. I'm a very much like, hey, this cover or spine looks interesting. Let's turn to a random page. Random page looks interesting. Okay, that's good enough. And okay. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. Turn to random page here. First line, I think it said, why is it that people are struggling to live on? Something like that. Page looks like it's got some pressure going on. So, hold on. I'm gonna stop skipping through pages because this we're gonna put this to the side for later. But this looks good. Next up we have, okay, so this one is, I might mispronounce this because I don't think I've ever actually said this word, Monoa. We have Solo Leveling, Volume 1. And I know the anime just came out. I have not watched it yet. I'm very much a reader over a watcher in pretty much every case. Plus I've been watching One Piece recently, and so I don't want to disturb what I'm watching to watch something else. So Solo Leveling, I've heard so many good things about it from friends, other content creators, literally everywhere. And so it was always one that I was kind of like, I'll get to it when I get to it. But now that I have it, might just crack it open, see what it's about. But I've heard a lot of really good things about this, and it's gonna be very interesting for me reading something that's like full color because I'm so used to black and white. But this is gonna be interesting, and so far also, everything they've sent has been in like pretty good condition, which is really really good. Because I don't know if you've ever ordered from certain places. I'm not going to say which, but some I've noticed that it's very hard to package books that'll arrive safely. Okay, but moving on. So I don't think I've ever heard of this one, but this is another manhwa called Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I've never heard of this one, but it seems interesting. Just off of the title, I'm gonna assume it's about this guy who has like, I guess, third eye, to where, you know, he's omniscient and he like sees the future, maybe. I don't know. Let's skim the back of it. Huh. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just read this first paragraph out loud. And I might mispronounce the character's name. If so, I do apologize. As a struggling office worker, Dokya Kim's sole joy in life is an online novel so obscure that he's its only reader. Then one day the story comes to an end, and so does the world. That's all I need to read. This sounds good. Okay, and like I said before, random page, boom, looks good. Probably should have did a gore warning. I'm sorry, but like I said, random page looks good, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. This seems interesting. This seems interesting. If you've read this one, same thing. Comment down how you felt about it. Let's move on. We have this one I've also never heard of, and I've also this one as well as Omniscient I've like never seen before either. And I pretty much would always go to like bookstores, specifically the Barnes and Noble, as y'all seen that's where most of my hauls were. And I've never seen these before. So these are like some very, I don't want to call them niche or obscure, but I've never seen them, so maybe they are. I'm not sure. We have The Uncanny Counter. Like I said, haven't heard of this one, haven't even seen it before. Looks interesting. I love the color. Like the color on the cover, sorry. Very nice gradient between like purple to blue. Beautiful cover. Spine I do wish was in this same color, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Back of the book, I'm not gonna read. We'll give it a little glance at. We'll give it a little glance. At the local. Okay. And let me put this on screen a little bit longer because I don't think I really showed it for y'all to read, because maybe y'all also haven't heard it. Same thing with the other two. If you've read this, go ahead, comment down below how you felt about it. The art in here looks different from the others. Like this, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna just put it to the side. Okay, that's good. Next one here, we have this one. Cover wise, might be like the most exciting cover I've seen out of all of these, and I haven't heard of this one either. Maybe I've just been like lacking as a manga tuber, or these are like some fairly niche picks. We have Unholy Blood. This cover is cold. I like this cover. I'm not even gonna read the back of the book for this one. Here's the spine, and the spine is like a continuation of the cover, so is the back of the book. And here's it so you guys can read it. As usual, let's hit up a random page. And this one is also manhwa. I think, yeah, pretty much all of these are so far except for the Horizon. This looks nice so far. Oh, why didn't I do this before? When you open like the back and the front of the book, here's like the art all together. I didn't think to do that, sorry. But this one, this looks pretty interesting. I like this. Like out of all of these so far, this and the Horizons might be the first ones that I read. Let's see what else is in the bag. This one I have heard of, Tomb Raider King. This one I've heard of, I've seen it before. I'm not sure how much volumes this one is so far. I'm also not sure how long manhwas typically run for either. Now that I'm thinking about it, these are like the first, I think these are like the only manhwas that are in my collection now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, nice. I'm not. These are all like 10 for 10 when it comes to random pages. I'm not gonna lie. These are kind of consistent so far. Assuming this one, like, because I've seen this one, assuming it's a little more on the popular end. Honestly, with all of these, if you've read them, go ahead, just comment it down below. Okay. This one, I've also heard of this one, Jungle Juice. I've heard of this one, no clue what it's about. Seeing on the back, it says Prey versus Predator, so I'm gonna guess like guys stranded on an island, probably have to fight like giant insects maybe. I'm about to read the back of the book because I wonder how true that is. You know, I read the first sentence and I was like, nah, we'll just figure it out as we go. But see, like, random page. I don't know what it is. These manhwa are kind of consistent with these random pages. Maybe it's the color that like adds to some of the I don't know what to call it, but flair of it, so to say. But I like these so far. And I'm actually really excited to check them out. And all of these are volume 1s, thankfully, so it's easy to get into the series. Now, this is the last one that was in this package. Sorry, my mind blanked on reading this word. But it is, I haven't heard of this one either. So I think I've only heard of like 2 or 3 of these, funny enough. Sorry if you guys hear the train outside. Usually when I'm recording at night, there's always a train outside. I'm sorry. But we have the last one they sent, which was Overgeared, or which is Overgeared. Haven't heard of. Like I said, if you've read it, heard of it, comment down how you feel about it, what's it about, anything like that, blah, blah, blah. You already know the deal by now. Here's the back of the book for you guys. Then we're just gonna hit a random page. And let's see. This one isn't really hitting with the random pages like the others. But this looks a little more like a comedic battle. Like off of a couple of pages I did kind of like skim through. But seems interesting. Really, really appreciative for everything that they sent. I really do appreciate it. And the fact that all of it came in like pretty good condition as well means the most. So definitely thank you once again to Manga Spot NYC. If you guys are in New York and you're in the area, go ahead, be sure to check them out. Let them know I sent you. I'm sure they would appreciate it. But all right, so thank you to both Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. As usual, huge shout out to them. Really do appreciate the hookup on both of these boxes. And honestly, we're just going to jump straight into it. I don't know which one I started with last time. We are going to start with, we'll start with Tokyo Treat because I feel like I usually start with the Sakurako box. So here's a Tokyo Treat box. It's kind of like their standard box, which is fine because I know there hasn't been like any holiday or anything too special for them to like switch up boxes. Whereas like in the past, it was like deep in the holidays and stuff like that. But here we go. Just gonna, as usual, open this on screen. Hopefully nothing really starts falling out on us, but here we go. Okay, nice. And so here's just a quick look, and then I'm gonna pass it over to voice over me to kind of just like, something always falls out, but I'm gonna pass it over to voice over me to give y'all a brief rundown of everything that's in here. I already know what I'm gonna try, but it'll be a couple seconds for y'all. For me, also a couple of seconds, so I'll see y'all in a few. This month's theme for Tokyo Treat is Okinawa Snack and Oasis. This month, Tokyo Treat invites you to get a taste of island life and adventure to one of Japan's most popular getaway destinations, Okinawa. This month's box is fully packed with the tropical flavors and Okinawan favorites you don't want to miss. Discover sweet island delicacies and Japanese local treats in this month's box. This month's snack highlights are Kit Kat cookies and cream, Okinawa sea salt donut, Ariel sour cream and onion chips, Okinawa style ramen, and Shikuwasa soda. Alright, so thank you to voice over me as usual. And so when it comes to the Tokyo Treat, the snack choice I always try out is the Kit Kat. There's always like some very like obscure flavor of Kit Kat. I think last month it was like a strawberry thing. I'm here looking to the side, but I like devoured it already. And I think the month before was like a chocolate orange kind of thing, but there's like a lot of really wacky flavors, and they've all tasted pretty good so far. But this one I'm really excited for, and that is cookies and cream. Can't go wrong. I honestly feel like this makes sense as a Kit Kat flavor because a lot of the other ones are like questionable, but it works out fine. But cookies and cream is like old reliable, you know what I'm saying? So we are gonna try that. And honestly, the Tokyo Treat box for this month, like there's a lot of stuff in here that catch my eye. I didn't quite read what this was, or I read it, but I don't like remember the exact name of it off the top of my head. But this seems interesting. Some type of gummies. There's like a bunch of chips in here. I love chips, but like I said, I always try to keep it going with the Kit Kat. I try to keep it very consistent with that for the Tokyo Treat box. So as usual, it comes in this big wrapper. Open that, boom. I'm actually really hyped for this, if I'm being honest with y'all. I'm like really hyped for this. So as usual, also I forgot. So I'm in Georgia and it is extremely hot in Georgia. And so I think it did kind of melt like just sitting in my room because it is absurdly hot. So it's not gonna look all pretty and dolled up, unfortunately, as you guys can kind of see here. It is like slightly melted, but it is what it is. We're still going to try it nonetheless. This is everything I imagined it would taste like. I will say, and this is purely on my behalf, I do wish it was like colder. I might try putting some in like the fridge or something, see how that goes. I don't know, but this is exactly how you'd imagine it to taste. Yeah, it just tastes exactly how you would imagine it, and that is perfect. This might be like top 5 of the Kit Kat flavors. Definitely top 5, but gonna do a quick cutaway and then we're gonna jump over to the Sakurako box. All right, so now we're gonna be trying out the Sakurako box. Like I said, this is what it looks like for this month. And it is the same that it looked for last month. So it's like confirmed now that this is like the standard Sakurako box, which is perfectly fine. I think all of them are beautiful. This one was definitely one of my favorites, like the standard box design. But let's crack this open and jump straight on into it. I love this picture right here. Like I love this picture. Huh, I don't think I've ever actually like shown the cover of these, but I love this picture. Something about like, I don't know if choreography is the right word, but like the dynamic of the shot just looks really, really nice. And I like the colors on it. Set this aside, I'm gonna look at that in a second. As usual, they always come with these little cards. Beautiful artwork on them. Beautiful artwork. I love to see these every single time. Set that to the side with the rest of the stash. And so, as usual, just like with Tokyo Treat, I'm gonna have voice over me kind of just explain the things in this booklet while I figure out what I'm gonna try out. This month's theme for Sakurako is the Festival of Tohoku. Known for its lively and colorful festivals, Tohoku offers a captivating display of culture and tradition. This month, Sakurako invites you to indulge in authentic and savory flavors that capture the essence of this enchanting region's celebrations, bringing a piece of Tohoku's festive charm to your home. This month's snack highlights include peach cognac jelly, walnut mochi, peanut senbei cookie, mini shrimp tempura, and many, many more, which all pairs perfectly with the Lyman matcha genmaika tea. This month's tableware item is the Neko Tengui, or traditional Japanese towel. Alright, so I have decided what I'm going to try, but first I'm going to kind of just talk about the, I don't want to call it trinket, that feels like undermining it. But there's always like a little souvenir kind of piece that comes with every Sakurako box. And so this month, I might pronounce this, Neko Tengui, I think. That's how you say it. this right here. Probably did mispronounce it. Here's what it looks like, right? Comes in this nice sheet of plastic, and I'm contemplating whether I want to open it because I know I'm not going to be able to like get it back in this the way it originally was, but I'm going to show y'all. That's just an element I have to figure out later. But here it is. I'm going to try and keep it like as folded up as possible. Here it is. Outside of the packaging. I love the art on this. I don't own pets, but if I were to, I'm a cat person. And so I really like this, and the quality on this feels really nice. I'm not sure exactly how the quality is supposed to feel because I'm not too like familiar with these in general, but it does feel like it'll get the job done. I'll say that much. Let's set this to the side. I'll put that back in plastic later. And the snack I'm gonna try out, love me some gummies. We're gonna go with the pear gummies. Pear. I honestly don't know how people pronounce this fruit, but pear. I'm gonna say it differently every time I say it. And here it is inside the packaging. There was one time in one of the, I think it was in one of the Sakurako boxes, there was like it was like some strawberry shortcake gummies, and it came in a very similar packaging to this. And so that's why I really want to try this, because that strawberry one, I tried to find it like on Amazon or something, and I couldn't find it. And so I'm really hoping they put it back into one of these boxes because it was amazing. But here we go. Boom. Looks like a gummy. Your very standard kind of gummy. I'm gonna bite half just to see if there's like any filling. I don't think there is, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So there's no filling, and it tastes like, for some reason, it tastes a little more, and actually this might sound stupid because there's a very high possibility that these just naturally taste similar. It tastes a little more green apple as opposed to pear, but I also haven't eaten like anything pear flavored in maybe like 10 years, to be fair. But it tastes a little more green apple-y as opposed to a pear. And I like it because I like green apple flavored things. I like this. I gotta find out. I really need to find where to get more of these. That's because it's like there are so many things that come in these boxes that I'm like, man, I need another like at least like 2 or 3 more of these. Some stuff I'm like, I need a lifetime supply of. And I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. But these are good. These are good. But that is pretty much it. Thank you once again to both Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. Let's get right back into the video. Let's move on to the figure that we got. Let's see. Boy, oh boy. I do know what this is. So we have quite the massive box here. Boom. But it is just one single figure. It's just a really big box. And this is a figure, I think I pre-ordered it last year, but I've been hyped for this figure. Like really hyped for this figure. Let's see here. Hopefully, okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot Amami has a new postcard out, and I saw they posted this on their Instagram, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna get this one. This looks really cool. It reminds me of like, I think I'll probably try and put the picture on screen because it just reminded me of it. It's like that. It's like Woody and Buzz Lightyear, I think, and he's like pushing him to the side, like holding him back. That's what this reminded me of. If I remember like in editing, I'll definitely like throw it up on screen. But let's get to the figure. Blah blah blah. You guys already know the deal by now. I love this figure. This figure, like when they showed it last year, I was like, frame one pre-ordered it. frame 1. Let's see. So I forgot the name of the actual figure. And so now I'm trying to like look for it, but whatever. We'll just put it up on screen and go from there. Boom. This figure is just really cool. You guys can't see it too well from this because of like all the glare and stuff. I'm gonna flip it to the sides. So this side should give you guys like a really good idea of what it looks like. And see, I'm a bit of a nerd here. And when I see figures with heterochromia, meaning 2 different color eyes, I go for it. Right behind me, not here, up here. This Miku figure also has 2 different color eyes, which is the only reason I bought it. Same kind of applies for this figure. I'm gonna show the back of the box, which shows like the full figure, and it just still like overall looks really cool though. Like, come on. This is such a cool figure design. And let me give y'all a close-up of this Miku just in case y'all are curious on, you know, what it looks like. Yes, that is Miku. Doesn't look like it at all. I forgot what like version of Miku it was, but yeah. Let's crack this figure open. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to do so. If it starts to take too long, I'll probably either like speed it up or just cut this portion out. Yeah, but real quick, I do want to say thank you guys so much for the support. I know I haven't been like uploading videos as much as I used to because of just like busy life stuff. Is it telling me to glue stuff? Oh no, it's not. Okay, that would have been unfortunate. But let's see. I'm probably gonna mute this part, or at least like reduce the volume of it because it's gonna be loud for me. So I know it's gonna be loud for y'all. But y'all are about to hear like some popping noises. This figure looks amazing though. Let's just get that out of the way. This figure looks amazing. I'm wondering, does her head come off? Because usually, let me not do that. Let me not do that. But because usually when they do this kind of thing, that's why. And I'll show y'all just so you have an idea what I'm talking about. So here's the figure, and usually when they have this piece of plastic like separating the head and body, it's because the head can like detach. But I am severely scared to do so. There's a little manual in here. I usually don't look at manuals, nor does this manual actually help me answer this question. So I'm probably gonna just rip the plastic off around it and kind of just hope for the best, because it would be severely unfortunate if I attempt to pop this thing's head off, and that's it. So it looks like we did the right thing. We did not take the head off of this figure. But this figure looks so cool. Like this figure is a banger actually. Okay, so here it is. We'll do some close-ups here. Here's the face and like torso, but the hair is what I love the most. Like this gradient from blue to the light blue to like this white looks really good. But also this jacket is tough. I'm gonna show y'all the back of the figure, and this jacket is just like tough. And I didn't even notice the 2 different scrunchies, the hair ties, whatever. And then here is the legs of the figure. I love the boots on this. I don't know, I think this is like an original artwork, but this figure looks really cool. And I'm a big fan of this. I'm like a big fan of this, and I didn't even realize it. She has her nails painted, and that's another like really cool thing for me when it comes to figures, when I see their nails are painted. I'm a very simple guy, I'm sorry, but here's the base of the figure, and this base pops. This base pops. I'm not sure what the artist's inspiration was, or anything like that, but this figure like deserves every respect that it gets. And it might be one of my favorites in my collection now. Here is her on the base, and there are like stuff you can add to the base to make it look a little bit cooler, which we're gonna sort out right now. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Thankfully, there's only one figure that I own that I had a hard time setting up. And it is outside of the camera view, but I did recently upload a manga collection video, which would show all of my figures and stuff in case if you're interested. And hang on now. And the figure that was like insanely hard for me to set up was the Arsene figure. You'll see it if you go and watch the video. That figure, that was a battle. That was a whole battle and a half. I'm trying to get this out of plastic, but like this base part has like a lot of spiky parts. Oh, we got it. Nice. But okay, so here's one part of the base. I'm not sure what this word says, I'll be very honest. I'm not sure if I'm holding it. Oh, spree, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Spree, I'm gonna assume it goes on this side. How in tarnation do I do this? Oh, ooh, that's cool. Wait, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. Okay, I'm probably gonna cut this part out. I'm really just saying, if this part does stay in the video, I'm saying this for like editing me to know like what to do, because usually when I edit, I'm like doing other things while I edit. Like, oh, recently I've been playing Elden Ring again for I think like the 3rd or 4th time now, to prepare for the DLC, because Elden Ring is an amazing game. But yeah, I've been like preparing for the DLC, and this reminded me how much I love Elden Ring, and I've been replaying Sekiro as well while waiting. And Sekiro is also an amazing game. If you guys have never played it for whatever reason, definitely go ahead. You're missing out. Oh, you know, so I'm at the end part for this figure. And I kind of just want to ask you guys a quick question. So I've been trying to get like a new video editing software. Sorry, because the one I currently like am used to has been getting extremely inconvenient in the way they're like kind of marketing things. And so I'm trying to get like a new editing software that's very user-friendly. I'm not interested in doing all kinds of like crazy things with it, just something that's user-friendly. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely comment that down below. The one I've been using since I've started YouTube is called Movavi, but like recently they've kind of been doing things that inconvenience me. And so I'm just something that's very user-friendly and simplistic. I don't need anything too fancy or complicated. So if you guys do have any recommendations to all my like tech savvy watchers, definitely just comment that down below. I would really appreciate it. But here we do have the base set up now, and this figure just pops out. Here it is. This figure just pops out, and it looks really good doing it. I think I say this every time I get a new figure, but this might be like my favorite figure that I have now, honestly. But the colors, the outfit, the pose, like it just shows out. We'll do like a little close-up kind of here. Boop, boom. And this just looks really cool. I love the little like teddy bear. Like I said, the pose, which is like this, it's just so cool. This is just so cool. Sorry, I just like hit the camera, but I love this figure so much, actually, like a lot more than I thought I would. And it's been a while since I didn't even realize she has a tail. I didn't even realize that she has a tail. Oh, hitting the camera again. But yeah, I didn't even realize that she has a tail, because I think most tails I kind of have to attach anyways, so that might be it. But this is really cool. This is a 10 out of 10 figure right here. I love this figure. But that is pretty much it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's give a quick shout out to our channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It means the most to me, especially because I know I haven't been like the most consistent uploader. So I appreciate you for sticking through with me. But that's pretty much it for the video. Once again, thank you all for watching. This is Simon Sabro signing out. Catch you on the next one.